Hey, I'm Edie.
I'm Kitty,
And
and together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Hey, it's Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
We come on here just about every Saturday, Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And we're doing YouTube and we're doing TikTok live also. So, um, so you'll know why our heads swivel.
So, to start with, we'll start with, let's see, last week we went to Pride down in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And it was a nice time. It was a good
Guess
time.
what they had? Guess what they had?
What they have?
Foam party.
Ah.
Anybody ever been to a foam party?
Yes, a foam party was fun. You know what? A foam party was so much fun. And we should probably, I did like click on their link and stuff. So we should probably, and they sent us a hello and stuff. So we should probably tag them if we get a chance.
Yeah.
Do you need a piece of paper?
Ooh, yeah.
You know, so anyway, we had a blast. This big truck comes out through. Hey, thank you. This big truck comes out through and it's got these big cannons on the back of it and it's shooting foam out into the crowd and everything. It was so good. It was just like, wow, you know, there's paper in the yeah, that'll work.
I'll just put it for now.
Because it wouldn't matter. Hey, Kate, how you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, you missed us yesterday? Well, you know, yesterday Judy was very tired, so she slept. And I went on and went and got some donuts and went up and visited my daughter and sat on the porch with her. And we had a couple donuts and some coffee, and it was really nice. So then to top off, okay, I was talking about the phone party and how much fun that was. And that's the cats. If by chance you get a chance to go somewhere where they have one of those phone parties, do it. Do it. Yes, we're not too far from Oakmont. Oh, yeah. The traffic sucks here anyway because the Squirrel Hill Tunnel, if you've ever Google it if you don't know what it is. Because they've got like videos on the Squirrel Hill Tunnel. The Squirrel Hill Tunnel, we have to go through it from our part of town to get down into downtown Pittsburgh or to get to any other piece of the world, it seems like. So they've cut it down to 1 lane in, 1 lane out. And I'm telling you, when they got both lanes working and they need to add a third lane, it is crazy.
It's really crazy. And I think in Oakmont, because the U.S. Open is there, right?
Right.
So that's why it's going to be crazy. They may as well just go on foot.
Yes, it's yeah, like yesterday, I tell you, I love my daughter so much. You guys probably know this and everything, that when I told her I was going to get donuts, she asked me where. And I mean, we had joked already about, you know, I wasn't going to Oakmont for nothing. But for Megan yesterday, I would have went to Oakmont and got her Oakmont donuts, you know, but we had Dunkin' Donuts and that was just fine. Let's see. Oh man, I just got a kitten and it plays. Well, these kittens are 4 years old or so.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 now, 4.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, they got their moments like now. They were ripping through and you hear them knocking stuff down and everything. Good morning, everybody. Hey, TikTok. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. We come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And we're part of the LGBT plus community. We get on here, we have a good time, and we talk and laugh about anything. You're welcome to type in the comments, both on YouTube and TikTok. Type in the comments anything you'd like to talk about too. We also want to share the fact that we went yesterday to a graduation party.
Yeah.
Talk about a fun graduation party.
College graduation.
Yes. We didn't. It's not that we hung out much with the graduate and her friends and stuff, but we hung out with the regular grown folks. And I'm gonna tell you, funny. Oh my goodness, this one girl, she had me laughing so hard. We were talking about the funniest things that have happened to you, like when you've been out there and not even realized it. Like one time, I'll just share this one to start it off with about me, and then you guys can share off some of the crazy things that's happened to you. I went to play bingo with my Aunt Barbara one time. And I'm not a bingo player, but I knew she really liked it, so I went with her. Well, lo and behold, bam, I hit for $450, right? So I had to walk up there. It was the coverall, I think it was. So I walk up there, and as I get up there, I felt a little funny, but and people don't like you when you're from an out of town person and you come to their bingo and you win, and they've been coming there every week for the past
right.
6 years,
Yeah.
playing their money and stuff, and they never win.
Right. And then they think you take all that money they wanted.
Adject or it's congratulations on your first pride. So anyway, after I win, we go walking back to the car and stuff, and I realize there's like a breeze. I reach around there. The back end of my pants was torn out so bad that you could put your head through the hole. It was like, you know how you get like a pair of jeans and they're like seedy, and they were, and they were real loose on me, so they weren't touching me anywhere. And like all of a sudden I looked, and I mean, when I took them pants off, I could put my whole head through that hole. And talk about embarrassed. Well, I was. So she was telling me yesterday about her being at this function, and it was so funny. She said she had a nice time, good time. She's with all her friends and stuff.
Everybody
She gets
taking
home.
pictures.
Yeah,
and
they're all taking
everything,
pictures. She gets home. They posted pictures on Facebook, right? You know how you start looking through to see your pictures. Lo and behold, she had one set of eyelashes on. She had lost the other one somewhere else, and she was like,
And you'd think
nobody told her. Nobody
you'd
bothered
think
to
someone
ask.
would tell her, right? Yeah. And nobody noticed. Yeah.
Of course, Rainbow, you can send us a message. I mean, right now, best thing for you to do is to type right here in the comments, and we can comment on whatever you're talking about. What's that
Right.
say?
So yeah, so Kathy's talking about the US Open and how people will charge you to park in their
Oh
driveway
yeah, oh
because
yeah.
it's like,
You lucky I
yeah.
ain't living close. I'd be charging
Well, she
too.
wants to know. I mean, you want to park your car here and Uber it back and forth?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
you
can
can do
make.
that.
We can.
Yeah, we
How
can do
much?
that.
How much you willing to pay for
Heck yeah, I'll make you a hot dog before you go too.
it?
Matter of fact, if you're
Mhm.
paying right, I'll run you over there, drop you off, and then later on when you're ready to come home, I'll run over there and pick you back up.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not too far. I actually
Yeah.
on a bad day, just a regular day, it only takes maybe 15 minutes to get
Uh-huh.
there. You know. So good morning, everybody. Happy
So
Pride.
everybody's writing Happy
Thank you,
Pride here,
Laura.
and
Thank you
Alex
for the
said it's his
gifts.
first Pride.
Alex, so it's your first Pride. Well, did you get yourself a good outfit? Did you get something good to wear? Because you're gonna need something good to wear. Don't go down there looking like you're emo. You know.
Oh,
I saw a lot of that
I
last
love it.
week, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people all dressed all gloomy and everything. I mean,
Oh, see,
it's one
I didn't
weekend.
even notice that so much because that was my eyebrow toward all the people who were like flashy
Thank you,
dresses
Joy.
and really, hamming it up for Pride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Yeah.
gives you a chance to
Yeah. So
put
a
on
foam
anything.
party, in case we were talking about a foam party, and if you don't, because I wouldn't have known what it was if somebody just said foam party to me. I never knew about them or heard about them. They've got these big machines that shoot out
Yeah, they're
foam,
like
like soap
cannons,
foam,
like big cannons off the back of them.
your dishwasher, your dishwasher foam, and it just starts filling the street up, and somebody else doesn't get all wet. I said, well, no, you don't get drenched like it's water. You get wet, but it's hot out. But it's like it starts building up and building up. You're like in a swimming pool of foam.
Yeah,
It's really
big cloud of
incredible and
foam.
fun.
We did see somebody right behind us fell down though, and when the foam was so deep, when she fell down, I don't know if it was
Nobody would
her,
have been
but
able to see her.
yeah, you couldn't have seen her if her friends weren't with her to know that she was right down there. Because
And help pull her
yeah,
out.
they helped pull her up, and I saw her head and everything, but you couldn't see. Hey Claire, Claire's a lesbian too.
Me too.
Want to come over, Claire? Hey, thank
We
you very
got a
much for
driveway
the
you
new
can park
followers.
in.
Yeah, you can park in our driveway. Let's see. Good morning from Minneapolis. Have you ever been to the Twin Cities?
No, Twin
Well,
City Pride.
I've often wanted to go to the Twin Cities. Yeah. I knew a couple twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen
Uh-huh.
and her sister. I can't remember what her sister's name were, but boy, they was both cute. I thought it would have been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever been to the Twin City?
Me, no.
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 I'm not talking that one.
Oh.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Oh.
You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Hey, Has anybody, let me ask this question. Has anybody ever been with twins before? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Have you, somebody tell me. Say, yeah, I was. So I bet you in the dark, it's probably really hard to tell them apart.
See, my mind keeps going on. Yeah, that could be the fantasy of someone who wants to be with twins, but what about like their sisters or their brothers?
Well, yeah, but they don't have to
They're
be interacting with each other. It's
Yeah.
all about me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Rachel, come on. Okay, Onyx has. Okay, no. Destin said no, no. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Thank you, Laura, for the love. You know what? Okay, I'm wrong. Nobody should be with twins. That sounds like such a homosexual kind of, or no, a heterosexual kind of male thing. I'm sorry. I don't mean to just, oh my God, start everybody's day off with that. Morning, morning, everybody. I'm sorry. You know.
They're loving you.
I'll say, yeah. If I had
Can
to,
you say what nobody else will say?
hey, and that's the truth. If I had two lesbian twins show up right now, butt naked at my door and say, Edie, you want to play? You know what I'd say? I'd say no. No, no, no. I'd say no, because Judy doesn't think it's a good idea, and neither does Destin or Rachel. Did you ever go to Milwaukee? No, we haven't gone to Milwaukee.
And Kelly from Michigan.
And
she
Kelly,
you're so bad.
Oh, Kelly doesn't think it's a good idea too. So I would never. I'd turn them away. You know, turn away the twins. Get away. Get behind me. You know, no, don't get behind me. I mean, just get away.
So you want somebody in front of you and somebody behind you.
Look, paternal or identical. If they were identical, I would definitely say no. Go away. Get off my porch, you butt naked identical twins. Yeah, they better show up butt ugly. That's the only way I'm. Okay, no. Ugly girls need love too.
Okay, if you had a twin sister, identical twin sister.
But that's a different thing. I'm not going butt naked knocking on somebody's door. With or without my twin. It ain't happening.
With or without your twin.
No, but I'm just saying if one shows up here, you know, I mean, we have to, you know, we're Rainbow Grannies. We have to have the kind of compassion and love, you know, looking out for the rest of the world. If two naked twins showed up at our door, for one, we'd have to think is what can we do to help them? And I think the thing we'd need to do to help them would probably provide them with a sweater. It's a little chilly.
It's a little chilly.
Good morning, Vanessa. How you doing? Hello, everybody.
Your rainbow flag to wrap around.
Yes, we do have a couple rainbow flags. I could wrap them up in a rainbow flag and send them on their way and say, Happy Pride, girls. Be careful. Be safe out there. You know?
Be careful whose door you knock on.
That's right.
Not everybody will wrap you in a rainbow flag and send you to safety.
That's true. Some people might want to take advantage of them. You know? Yeah. I'd probably fake a heart attack so I could have like chest compressions. Morning. Happy Pride, Buddha. Good to see you.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Yeah. So remember yesterday, we did see, there was this guy that showed up at the party yesterday. He was funny. He did this thing. I should probably go get a can and see if I can do it. Remember that thing he did with the can?
Do we have an empty can?
That one right there, the Canadian, it needs just a little more sip out of it.
Okay. Was that like a ginger ale?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see if this will work. Okay.
Yeah. So yesterday there was a guy at the party and at the graduation party, and he was doing like, I don't know, old people party tricks. I don't even know if it was old people party tricks. It was things that I never seen before. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen them. Yeah, do me a favor, tap the screen. Tapping is clapping. We got 5,000 likes right now. You can pull that up a little bit more. If everybody taps at least 60 times, then all of a sudden this confetti will shoot out your screen. Yeah, so he was doing party tricks or whatever. And I mean, for a minute, he was almost entertaining to where they could have paid him. You know, the caterer was fantastic. The food was fantastic, you know. So you see, let me try to fix my curls here. Took my visor off.
Curls look lovely. So
Yeah.
what you gotta do?
Here-
So this is about. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I won't even say we're gonna see the trick.
Okay, I'm gonna try the trick that the guy did last night. But see, he had like a big bald head.
Yeah.
You
Or
know,
at least a very high receding hairline.
yeah, and okay, I don't want to hurt his feelings. It wasn't bald; it was receding.
There we go.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so when I seen him do it, I was so amazed. You would have thought I was drinking. He was drinking. You would have thought I was drinking. I was like, oh, I had him do it again for me so I could take a picture of it and post it, so that everybody else could see this too. Okay. So when I said, here, hand me your can, let me do it too. That's when he informed me that I shouldn't lick his can.
Because that's what.
I shouldn't lick his can. And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
well, I didn't know that you had to. So I was like, oh, no, I'm okay. Because I don't want to lick his can. No. No, the one in his hand or the other one either.
No.
I don't want to lick none of his can. Which, oh, Edwin, I'm going to tell you, it's crazy. That's what I am. I am crazy. Okay. I just haven't figured out how to get a check. Ready? So, I'm licking a can. And then.
Yeah, okay. I got another idea.
What?
I think what I saw him was look inside here to make a suction. I think. Yeah, you're good at that. Look at that. Good to go.
No, his head was.
Still not doing.
His head was fat and stuff. It had. I mean, not fat. He didn't have a fat head. He had a head. Help me, Judy. His head. Remember, he had it hanging off the side there. It was just his was just sitting right there like this. He could talk and everything.
Yeah, and the can was just
sitting right up on his head, like.
That it just suctions. We've got to hit it harder.
I need some Tylenol with this. I'm getting a slight headache. Okay, well, I'm going to give up because
maybe you gotta shave.
I should have got a can. I should have got a can when I was with him yesterday, and then maybe we could have had like a tutorial. He could have really showed me how to do this.
That's right.
I think I got it.
You almost did it, huh?
Almost. Look, did you see that?
Getting close. Woo! Go eating! Whoa! Hey! Party trick for Edie.
Hello, Chris Cooley. No, I'm not too old for that trick.
There ain't
a trick that I'm too old to do. If you show me a trick or tell me one, I bet you I can do it better. Don't try no stuff over here, Chris Cooley. Don't mess with this old lady. Heck no. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Tapping is clapping. So if you enjoyed the can on my head and me getting this like chronic headache that's going to last all day.
Edie will accept gifts for that
trick. Yes, I will accept gifts for that trick.
That's right.
A couple roses here and there and stuff, or one of them dancing cups of coffee is really nice. Don't worry, my head hurt. What happened? No, my head don't hurt. I'm okay. I'm just fine.
What a suction! The trick suctions the brain right out of your head, huh?
Oh, you know what? Even though I tried to touch up the ones, thank you very much.
For the nails for Pride.
I messed them up, but and I didn't feel like redoing them. Yeah, I polished them yesterday because I wanted polished nails for Pride. Yeah. Because I am one of those kind of lesbians. I'm the one that today can put on a hard hat and a pair of jeans and a tool belt, and then tomorrow I'll put on a dress and like have myself a good time. Oh, looky there, we got the dancing cup of coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. We've been together 11 years. We've been married 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I bet you a little later on, maybe I'll try to put that can on my head again.
Why? Because you have another headache?
No, because I think I got it mastered now.
You know how to do it, huh?
Yeah. That probably wasn't his first time yesterday. He's probably been doing that party trick every party.
I think he was 20
years old. Oh, my God. Somebody invite me to a party. I've got something to do now when I get there.
You got to. Mm-hmm.
So let's
you gotta practice and make it
I'm the
really
same
good.
kind
So,
of lesbian, very
and
fluid. Yes.
maybe he did it on the side because he had all that free
Fat?
scalp,
Oh.
right? And so maybe that's why it works better on your forehead.
I bet you he could have did it off his stomach if he tried.
I bet.
He had like a really big belly
Nice stomach
too.
too, uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it would have formed a
Yeah.
suction. Thank you very much, Sean Lewis, for being the newest follower.
Very good.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, and here, so say
Oh,
I'm
there
the
was
same
love.
kind of lesbian, very fluid. That's right.
Yes, I bought myself this really nice new tie the other day too, to wear with my suit. But I went to the graduation and I wore the suit, and I just thought maybe that was a little overkill for the graduation.
Oh, well, I don't think it would have been.
Well, we'll have to go
Not for
somewhere
this
else.
graduation, that's for sure.
Yeah, they did. They had
This was a very queer graduation.
no. Yesterday, no, I was talking about Lance's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We went to two.
Yeah,
this
that
week.
one, I guess you felt.
Yeah, we hit that age where you start going to all these graduations and grandbaby baby showers and all kind of stuff like that, which it's cool. I don't want to play no games at none of them showers. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, but you're going to start doing a party trick now.
Hey, yeah. Oh my God, I could probably do like, what do you call them? Them gender reveals. I could fill this up with whatever color gender it is. And then put the can on there, and then when it falls,
you probably have to lick it again.
That's what they say all the time. Did you hear what she said? She said you probably have to lick it again. Some people are never satisfied. Right?
Wow.
You know what?
And it was not sitting on your glasses.
Anyway, what's going on with you guys out there? What's happening besides me being bad?
What's happening in gay world here? I got a list of pride of places around the world having pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get to hurry up and call the airport and get ourselves a? Oh, and you know how you guys like on Saturday and Sunday, all of a sudden our alarm thing will start beeping like it's doing now. Well, usually we can go over there, we press in a number and make it stop, right? For 3 days now, it's been, you just got, congratulations. Destin got married 2 weeks ago. Congratulations. Do you want to come here for a honeymoon? We got a really nice spare room. You do your honeymoon in Pittsburgh, right here, at Edie and Judy's Airbnb.
That's right.
Yeah, like cats, though.
There you go. What is today? Today is the 9th, the 8th, the 9th.
You already went on your honeymoon? Wait, honey, you don't know. Wait a minute, Destin. Let me help you here. You don't go on just one honeymoon. You have to do this. Like Judy and I, we did probably at least 3 or so, because her work helped pay for one. Let's see, before you even said Pittsburgh, I recognized your accent. Is that right, Green Office? Wow, it's nice to see you. What else is going on? Somebody tell me something that's going on, because I done shared my party trick with you, and I appreciate all your gifts and everything. I could go through when I get quiet like this. Let's see, does it have a battery? Might need change. Oh, you know what? I don't know about it having a battery, because when we first moved here, it was doing that, right? And we did have the passcode, to fix it, right? And we tried to fix it and couldn't make it. So we called the police. I called the popo, right? And he came to the door. And I'm going to tell you, from a woman that appreciates a fine-looking man, this man come through the door with big old muscles and this uniform that would have fit like, I don't know, our grandchildren. He couldn't have saved you, ran from a crime or nothing like that, because his stuff was way too tight. But he went down into our basement, climbed up on the dryer, and started to try to unhook
That's cool. You remember, because I couldn't remember who did. I remember somebody tried to disable it, and I didn't remember who.
Well,
it was.
he left a lasting memory. I mean, the man come in here with a uniform that was screaming. He looked like one of them strippers off of like the gay club. You know, you go to the gay club and you get these strippers that are dressed up in police uniforms. Well, he looked like one. There was late at night. It was dark, and he came to our door, and I let him know that we had just moved in and we didn't know how to fix the alarm thing, and it wouldn't stop beeping. He went down in the basement, climbed up on top of the dryer and stuff, and I looked at Judy, and she looked at me, and we did that like kind of. She don't realize she was doing it, but we were doing that damsel in distress thing, Oh, you enjoyed that? Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you liked it. She watched the parade live.
Yeah.
So he climbs up on there and he starts taking stuff apart on top of there and stuff, but he couldn't make it stop neither. I mean, it stopped and you could reset it. Like that's what we've been doing for the past 4 years or so, is resetting it every time it acts up like it. But now 3 days straight,
it won't stop.
Oh, Judy's your mom's name? Yeah. 3 days. So Susie's our newest follower. What?
Yeah, no, so that's where you. So I was looking at Pride around the world. I was trying to find out what is Pride today, but now the website I found is only giving me next Sunday, June 14th. You ready? I found this neat. Athens Pride in Greece, Boston Pride for the people, Brooklyn Pride 5K Run Festival and Main Stage, Dallas Pride, Guadalajara, Mexico Pride.
I think that's Guadalajara.
Thank you. Guadalajara. I knew that the J would be an H for us.
That's okay.
Guadalajara, Mexico. These are where they have Pride next Sunday. Indiana Pride of Color, Indy Pride Parade, Munich Gay Pride, New Orleans Pride, Rome Pride, Sacramento Pride. It goes on and on. This is about Pride all over the world next Sunday.
Disney After Dark.
Ooh, Pride Night.
Ooh, Pride Night. You know what? I thought they was one of them places that was like not going to do Pride because, the world's against us being able to celebrate, who we are for a month and all that junk,
blah, blah.
Yeah, all that blah. I'm going to tell you what happened, though. I was really shocked. Me and my daughter, I don't know if I told you guys this last week or not. I could not find my mouse to my computer. And there's only a few places to shop, and I didn't want to drive real far away and stuff. And there's a Target not too far from us. And I'm going to tell you, I heard that Target was like anti-DEI or whatever, something like that, And I just like, whatever. I don't shop there. I was part of the people that said, I'm not shopping at Target anymore. But I think it was easy for me to say that because I don't shop at Target anyway. The biggest time I shopped at Target was when COVID was happening, and Target was the only place that was still open. Target and the Dollar Tree, because they both sold food, so you could go there and get craft products and all that junk, So I'll go in there with my daughter, and you ain't even gonna believe what I had my nerve to do. I had my nerve.
You mean now when you went there?
Yes, when I went to Pride went to Target last week, I had my nerve to walk up to one of the salespeople and say, "Excuse me, do you have any Pride stuff?" And she looked at me like I had a can sitting out the top of my head. And she said, "Oh, no, we don't have that here this year." And I'm like, you know what? And you don't have me here this year neither. Thank you. I mean, I really thought they were still carrying the stuff.
Right, just not advertising.
Yeah, or you had to go into the back corner of the store to get it or something like that. They have absolutely not one Pride item in that store. I don't even think, like, how they always had like the little kids shirts with rainbows and stuff on. I don't even think they're carrying little kids stuff with rainbows on it. I mean, I couldn't get out of that store fast enough. But I hate to say this, but I really did pay for my mouse because I really needed my mouse. But when I ran to the register, I used one of them self-registers too. And I don't believe in those neither, but I was so over the top, I had to get out of there. Then the self-register had its nerve to say, "See you next time." And I was like, "No, you won't." No, you won't. Because now that I know.
It's really a shame because Target, we've been there before where they were just phenomenal with the Pride stuff.
Oh, my goodness. And the Pride bathing suits and shirts.
And also for Black Pride and all this stuff. They would have products from Black-owned companies
Mhm.
and Black women-owned companies and all this kind of stuff. They had this great Pride book for kids, about getting ready to go to the
Oh,
Pride
right.
Parade. All this
Or
great
Life with
stuff
Two
they had
Dads or
there.
Life with Two
Right.
Moms and all these cute little storybooks
They
and
had all
everything.
the right stuff. I mean, I thought, hey, they really, I know have it out front and out,
I couldn't believe they would let someone bully them like this.
that.
And you know what?
Bully them.
I'm gonna tell you, the Target's big, but you're lucky if there was 5 people in there shopping. Now, when you've been into a Target, when there's more people shopping than there was more people running the registers than there was shopping. Because you know how usually you have to like wait. Yeah, I know that they must be hurting. Let's see. We bought the Target
a few times a week.
They're lost. Right. It's true. And I honestly thought, and I saw a TikTok video where somebody was at Target, but it must have been an old video because they, unless they're carrying it at some Targets and some Targets they're not, they looked at me like I asked them like a dirty question. Like I said, what department do you say you're pouring in?
Yeah. Oh, yes, they are hurting. We have one at State College, and they are a ghost town.
Yeah. There was nobody shopping in that store. And then honestly, I saw a black guy coming down the sidewalk as I was going to my store or as going to my car. And you don't know. I wanted to look at him and say, hey, look, brother, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Because if they're not carrying no Pride stuff, they're not going to carry Black History stuff.
No.
They better not have none of that. When the leprechaun comes, what's that stuff called?
Irish Day Parade.
Yeah, what do they call that? What holiday is that?
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, they better not have no St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
I walked in there. There was so much USA stuff as you hit the door that it made me like dizzy. It was like, does anybody need this much T-shirts saying USA? They had nothing.
They're Walgreens carrying it.
Oh, are they?
The Walgreens hadn't been scared away.
I'm gonna go check out Walgreens then. Thank you very much. I went to Michael's, and Michael's carrying it too. So Michael's is carrying the Pride stuff too, and I don't know. I can't even say what their politics are or nothing, but they got a nice little section that you can pick up all your stuff.
Yeah, and not hidden back in the corner either.
No, it was right there right beside all the other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's little. Michael's section was little too. And what bothers me is Michael's, they carry a lot of neat shirts in Michael's, but they only carry like a couple of the big shirts. I mean, if you're like an extra small, you can go in there all day long buying shirts. But you got yourself some gazambas or maybe a little bit of shoulders to you. You won't be able to find nothing in there.
So you're saying you can order Pride stuff online from Target?
Yeah.
Why bother? If they're if they want to be bullied, they want to talk about out of both sides of their mouth.
No, I'm not going to order it online from them. Heck no. Matter of fact, the truth of the matter is we got so many Pride shirts, unless I find something really, really cute, We did have a company connect with us yesterday, and they sent me a message asking for our sizes and stuff so they could send us like some hoodies or something like that so that we would give them a shout out and stuff. And I told them, we'll give you a shout out. Not only will we give you a shout out, we'll put them on, we'll dance around on camera, we'll let everybody know the good quality of the shirt. Yeah. Costco all day. Does Costco sell Pride? Because that's what I'm looking to buy right now.
I find out my partner of 15 years had a one-night stand. I'm broken. Any advice?
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, it's a real shame, but it was only a one-night stand. It wasn't one of them ones where they moved
cheated
in.
On for a while.
I mean, she made a mistake, right?
Right? That's a tough one. Advice. That's a tough one.
But you know what? It'll never go away. You will be angry about that. Even when you forgive them and move on with life, it'll still haunt the back of your head every time they go to the store and don't come back right away. I mean, they will come back, but everybody makes a mistake. But
but see, the thing is, I know I wouldn't make that mistake. I mean, that's I know what I'm doing, so
we can't tell you to leave nobody.
No,
I can't tell you go out there and be homeless and in the cold. No. But I can tell you that it takes a lot to try to get over that. I was in that helps balance it out. If you cheat,
go have one too. I feel like cheating now.
Yeah, there ain't nothing they can say.
You know what? Every couple is different. That's all I can say. Every couple is different, and then straight couples and gay male couples and lesbian couples, polyamorous couples, and yes, polyamorous couples, they could be cheating because it's supposed to be open communication about what you're doing and no sneaking behind your back.
Yes.
Everybody's relationship is different, and some
Once the
people will
trust
do that. I
once the
mean,
trust is broken, it's nearly
mhm,
impossible to put it back together, especially after 15 years. So I
yeah,
think, I mean, I wish you were sitting here with us and we could actually talk,
yeah.
because I would think that either if this is the first time in 15 years, um, were there any signs along the way? Did you guys discuss anything crazy? Is there something going on that would make this person stray outside of a 15-year relationship? You know,
And then
because
somebody's here
I would
saying,
think that if you were like that,
mm-hmm,
you would do that like year two, not wait
yeah.
15 years. So I would think if somebody cheated after 15 years, that person they cheated with was probably, I don't know, could stand on their head and do backflips or something.
Somebody here said 28 years, I messed up once while drinking. It did change stuff.
Yeah.
And but I remember meeting this guy who said, "Oh yeah, my husband cheated on me." So the next night I went out and cheated on him with the same guy, and now we're fine. And so that's what I'm saying. Every couple is different. How you deal with stuff, how you can handle or not handle. No
So,
signs. I
okay,
thought we were
wait.
happy, but he chose to hook up.
Ange, I got to ask you this. So, how did you find out about the affair or the one night
Hmm.
stand? Did he tell you or did you just find out? Because I'm going to tell you, if he told you, okay, wait,
Yeah, we're
okay.
saying we don't know if it's
He told you, oh, let me
okay.
tell you why he told you.
Okay.
He told you to release the guilt from his heart and to
Uh-huh.
toss it over on you.
And
So
now you
now
have to hold
you
it.
have to carry this guilt.
Hmm.
You have to carry it because boy, now you are the one that like has to deal with if you're
Hmm.
going to put up with it
And his
or
guilt's gone because
yeah,
he let it go because he
yeah,
told you.
he
So now it's
told, he
not hiding a
confessed,
secret
and
at a secret anymore.
yep, there's no secret. He's sorry. I messed
Hmm.
up. I'm telling you, man. I've been through this. I've seen this shit before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. You're going through it because yeah, it's messed
Hmm.
up. Hey, PJ, thank
Hmm.
you for being the newest
He
follower.
told me after 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's because it was weighing heavy on his heart for
And
three
the other
weeks.
one thing, it took a long time to get over it.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
take a long time. I it don't. I honestly, I never. I'm not. I'm divorced from the person that cheated on me. The person that cheated on me has passed on and gone to heaven, and I'm still mad because you cheated on me. I mean, we don't. I would have rather you come to me, look me right in the eye, and say, "Hey, I think I want to sleep with somebody else," and then that way we can make this decision together. We
Hmm.
can decide if we're both going to do this, or you're not going to live here anymore and you're going to do this, or I'm going to do it.
Hmm.
That
There
way
could
we
be a
discuss
conversation
it.
because we've made a commitment and now we
Right.
want to change something in that
But but
commitment. It's got to
but
be a
there may be a
conversation.
reason why. You might want
Yeah.
to like do something freaky that we don't normally do,
Uh-huh.
and I understand that because everybody only gets one chance and you should be able to experience the different things in life you
Hmm.
want to experience. So I mean, so for you to just not discuss it is dirty, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I feel real bad for you because I know to carry that stuff is really hard. And that's exactly what happened. You just got it
Hmm.
dumped on you. So now you're the one that's got to carry it and you got to decide, like, what are you going
What
to
are you
do
going to
with
do
it? Are
with
you
it?
going to
You're right.
hold it forever and ever, or are you going to throw it away?
Yeah. My wife, I was married to 18 years. She cheated. Now I am out and gay. Been with my guy for 11 years.
That's what happened to me, Pooh. And you
Yeah.
know what? It was wonderful. It was bad in a way because my ex husband cheated. But that gave me the freedom that I had
Hmm.
been waiting for so long. The happiness that came the day that I filled up his garbage bags and set them out on the porch for him. That way he didn't have to pack his stuff up. I was kind like that. You know, you know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
didn't throw it out the window or anything.
No, no,
Yeah,
I
you.
didn't want it to look a mess outside.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, because I've seen people do that. You ever ride past somebody's house and see all the shit thrown out in the yard where somebody just went crazy and throwed it out? I mean, I get a kick off of that because I think, damn.
Yeah. Oh, here's someone says took our granddaughter getting sick for us to get past it. This is the other
Yeah.
one with it.
Yeah.
And then I look at the Clintons. The Clintons went through hell and high water with all the cheating and everything going on and everything being public and all of this. And they've gone through lots of therapy. This is from listening to them talk about it. Not him. She did. He never talked about it. Because,
Right.
he still said he didn't do it. She talked about it. And she's saying they're at a good place now. They know they're together and they have their grandchildren
Right.
and they get to ride out the rest of their life nice together. And I look at them now and I think they were able to put all that turmoil behind them.
Right.
But then I look at two people, I mean, they grew up together and they've been together for so long and they went and they grew through all the leadership and publicity they had to do and everything.
But you know what? We weren't in their house.
No.
We don't know, because you know what somebody said to me one time, a long time ago, and you guys are going to remember this once I say, nobody knows where the nose goes when the doors close.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what was going on in the real lives of the real houses. They all settled down. And when your family comes over, you act like you got some sense. Everything's real nice and everything. But as soon as they leave, it's like, you son of a blah, 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 blah. So let's see. I have 2 kids and 3 grandkids and now a great guy and a happy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I have 3 grandchildren and I would say I have 2 birth children and then her daughter. So we have 3 children, and Judy makes me smile at least 3 times a day. So to have somebody to make you smile at least 3 times a day, you can't ask. Yeah, you can't ask for much more than that. So now I did say if 2 butt naked twins, identical twins, show up at the front door, I might be.
You
because
might invite them in, huh?
Yeah. But see, but that is reaching a little bit, Let's see. You 2 are awesome. Thank you very much, Chris. Make sure you're following. Anybody that's not following you, is following us, shame on you. Rainbow Grannies just so disappointed.
So I've got to go back to the thing where you and somebody here, and you're not the only ones where you've been in a straight marriage and someone cheated and then you got the freedom to live your life.
That's it.
So you are.
I wanted out of that anyway. I just wouldn't do it.
There's still something with that, but you still suffer from that being cheated on.
Oh yeah.
You still carry forward into your next relationship.
Right, because I was lied to.
Because of being that distrust when you make a commitment
3
as a
smiles
family.
a day and a twinkle in my eye. Oh, at night. Hey, good morning from Texas. How you doing? Thank you very much. Thanks for the roses.
For the gift.
Learning how to express yourself can save people a lot of pain. Yes, it can. But you know what? It is hard. I can't even imagine. Like I said, if two identical butt naked twin women show up at the front door, I can let them in and we'll probably just get freaky right here in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
But the chances are two butt naked identical twins are not showing up at the front door. So we don't even have to discuss it. But at least now Judy knows. She knows that if that shows up at the front door, I might be swayed. But at least I'm bringing it in so that, you can be swayed too. How about that? Wait till you see that Facebook post. Brooklyn Stuff loves us, guys. Love you too. Make sure you're tapping that screen. Show me that you love me there. Yes, caring and sharing. Honestly, it's the least I can do.
Yeah. So next Sunday, there's going to be a Pride in Bulgaria, and there's going to be a Pride in Croatia, and there's going to be a Pride in Brazil.
See, Croatia, I've heard about people going there, and they go there like when there's like this temple, and they go there to be like healed and stuff. Let's see. Wow. It's the potential that you see that gets you hurt. Reality is the best way. That's pretty deep. Here, read this again here. Make sure I'm getting it.
It's the potential that you see that gets you hurt. Reality is the best way.
Thank you for being so positive. Chris Cooley, that Chris is a sweetie. I want to make sure we thank all the moderators, that are here with us on Saturday and Sunday morning at 8:00 in the morning Eastern time, helping keep the peace. It's real nice. It
Sweet.
makes it for a fun, safe place to be.
I'm gonna get the refill of coffee. You need a refill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Let
Anybody
us
else
know.
wanting
Let Edie
coffee?
know how many sugars, how much milk.
Let's see. Rainbow says hi from Alaska. So,
Alaska.
Destin wants a cup of coffee,
Okay.
and she said, "Please." That's nice. Pretty
Okay.
please with sugar on top or honey. Pretty please with honey on top. Oh my goodness! And Shay wants a cup too.
Coffee or tea with honey.
Let's see, sugar on top. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else anybody else got to say. I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. We have so much fun doing this on Saturday and Sunday morning, talking to you guys. Let's see. Hi from St. Louis. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Anybody that's not following, follow right now, and I'll give you a shout out. As long as you're typing. Let's see. How are your plants? Oh my goodness. This morning I did a big old harvest. Let's see. Rainbow's our new follower, and Scully is our new follower. I'm gonna have Judy bring in and show you the big harvest I did this morning, and then you guys will be like, "Hey, see that big old yeah." What's in the middle one there?
Hmm?
Oh, that's parsley. This is look. This is basil. Can you imagine what this smells like? I mean, this is basil. Oh my God.
Yeah, show them on there too.
It's basil. I cut this basil. It was getting so thick that the stems were getting really thick. So we're gonna probably dry this out and just yes, basil. There you go. Thank you.
What's
And
going back here that has you doing flowers?
I think it's gone to seed. I think that's this. That's what I.
Oh, okay.
This is parsley.
That's parsley.
I cut a whole bunch of this morning. This morning too. Yeah. So, hey Tangi, how you doing? Thank you for being the newest follower. Lisa B, thank you for being the newest follower. Guys, make sure that you're following. If you're not, you know, the numbers help. Maybe one day it'll subsidize my retirement. Hey Laura, thank you for being the newest follower. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's what you want. You what? You're trying to get everybody riled up, huh? You know what? Hey, oh goodness. Let's talk about this a little bit because we do try not to talk about politics, and we do try to not talk about religion. But I'm gonna tell you, this breakup between Elon and Trump I'm loving it. This to me is like watching reality TV. Every day I click on there to see what kind of goofy shit they've been up to while I was sleeping. It's like who said something mean to somebody else about somebody else while I was sleeping. I mean, because the truth of the matter is, there's not a damn thing we can do about it. I don't know.
They
Wesley.
just doing it all about giving us a show, and they just
That's
keep giving
it.
us a show.
That's it. I mean, I don't know if they want us to sit back and laugh like this, or if they're
While they're doing some other underhanded thing,
Yeah, or
is
are we
this
just
real?
lucky?
There's crap between them. I mean, we all waited for their love affair to implode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised it
Well, you know
lasted
what?
as long as it did.
I actually thought that one guy,
Uh-huh.
was well, now that we know that he was hanging out with Epstein and part of the Epstein files, I was like, when I saw Elon with his little boy with him, I was really thinking that he should not let that little boy around that one guy,
Right.
because certain people, you don't let them hold your children.
No.
You don't,
You don't risk your children's safety,
No,
welfare.
I don't
way.
care what kind of money you got. You don't take your children around bad people. I don't let my kids hang out with someone that might have been a molester. I just don't do it. So anyway, what's going on here? Let's see what else. Spoony Crow. That's pretty interesting. So Spoony Crow is our newest follower. Thank you very much.
Hey Nate, good afternoon to you.
Hey,
Morning
Nate.
here. And
so what else we're going to talk about? That party yesterday had the best food. What was the best thing you had to eat at that party yesterday? Here we go about food.
God. There was a pasta with chicken in it that I could not tell what the spices in that were in it, because it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely, like nothing I've ever had before. It was so delicious.
This is not the Edie and Judy talk about gardening show.
Yeah,
This is we talk about what we want to talk about. See,
that's
we
right.
don't talk about
You
what.
go to the
Yeah,
parade on the 14th too, of all
yeah.
and
You go do
because
what you do.
we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have our own thing going on.
So Shelly Zoe, thank you for being the newest follower.
I
You
heard
know.
I heard the Pope is gonna have an event on the 14th.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
Is he having a pride parade over there?
I don't know, but he's gonna have an event.
Let's see. We had a little party for my mother-in-law, 95. Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah. Let's see. You guys are so cool. Thank you, Liz. Let's see. Oh, and Chris shared our live. Yeah. So, okay, because I was talking about this earlier, that beep, beep, beep you hear in the background that we
Right.
can't make it stop.
Right.
As of tomorrow morning, I am getting on the phone call and I'm calling the official company that officially put in this thing to begin with.
Right.
And I'm going to see if they'll come and rip this baby right out the walls because the battery's been taken out of it in the basement.
Right. And
so,
it's still working.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
Right. So they'll know what wire to cut. I'm scared to just cut a wire.
Oh, yeah.
Because evidently it's getting some kind of current or it wouldn't be going beep, beep, beep.
Right.
Let's see. Your grandma will be 105. Oh, wow. So that's cool. Hey, Alexandria, thank you for being the newest follower. And John, thank you for being. Good morning, Holly. How you doing? Hey, Lulu, thank you for being the newest follower. Let's see. Amanda, happy Pride. Thank you.
So I'm thinking all that basil you made, not that we're going to talk about food again. We always do talk about food, but all that basil, it seems like I should be able to make some kind of sauce with it, pesto sauce or dressing or something.
That's
also.
A lot of basil.
But I don't know how, so I'm kind of putting the question out here. Isn't pesto made with basil? I mean, made with fresh. Yeah, somebody's saying yes, pesto, yum.
Basil and olive oil, I think. We're going to have to look up and see how to do it.
Oh, Nate said I was watching an episode of Baymax on Disney Plus with Dylan, this is his son, and there was transgender representation. I was so happy.
Oh, that's cool.
I know we can find it more and more. If anybody got,
it's basil and garlic.
Okay,
it's got to have like olive oil in it too. I think that's a lot of basil in there.
Yeah.
And I think I think I let them grow to be too big. Like there's a whole, like see this big one right behind Judy over there? That's more basil. That's the part I didn't cut down. Yeah. So we got tomato plants growing back here and a ton of, look at this. A ton of parsley. See all that parsley? So let's see, olive oil too, I believe. Yes, oil and a nut, I believe. A nut? I like nuts. Let's see. Yes, basil.
Oh, pine nuts.
I like pine nuts. I don't know where I didn't grow any though. Let's see. Garlic, pine nuts, basil, and olive oil. Okay. God knows. We should probably bottle it because I'm growing it so fast. We should make our, everybody's always saying, you guys got merch? Yes, we sell basil. We sell basil, lots and lots of basil. Oh, your puppy's name is Basil. I knew a man whose name was Basil. And I always wondered, why his mother named him Basil.
So you can freeze. You mean freeze it after you make the pesto? You can freeze it, not just freezing the basil leaves.
Yeah, you can't just freeze the basil. I don't think.
And the thing is, you're saying about this basil. I mean, I use it all the time. I put it on my sandwiches. I put it in my eggs. I put it in anything I cook.
Cooks it. Plus, I got a big thing growing there of Thai basil.
Right.
And it needs cut back too. Yeah, I mean, some of it. And so what I'm going to do today, I think, is my new hobby that I haven't really started into because I do a lot of hobbies. But I've been doing a lot of watching videos and stuff is resin. So I think I'm going to do like these little, like almost like coasters, but I'm going to put like a few leaves of basil in them and then, just so they look neat. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Something like that. Or refrigerator magnets. I've got like a mold that I thought I could maybe make some refrigerator magnets with basil in it or something like that.
So if you make basil and freeze, do you make it in a food processor or what?
Well, probably to make the pesto, you probably need a food processor, huh?
I'm thinking as opposed to a blender. And I'm
We
trying to
have a
think
food
what the
processor.
yeah, we have one, but I'm thinking how those leaves work. So I'll be looking, I'll be googling this on
It'd be
YouTube.
nice if you made it, because I'm not
Yeah.
going to make it.
Hmm.
You know. Let's see. Oh, okay. They're saying yes. Freeze it after you make it. Yeah. I know everybody would let us give it away. I mean, if we wanted to give them some,
Hmm.
and
We
that
use a
it was
food
growing like
processor
crazy.
for homemade basil. Okay.
Okay. Anybody live in the
You can
Pittsburgh
make it
area?
without nuts. Okay.
Does anybody live in the Pittsburgh area? Because if you do, then we could just come over and we can all make basil together, or you can come over here and we'll just make basil together. I'll video it and you and Judy can just chop it
Hmm.
and smush it and smush it, smush it, smush it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate's saying you should make it and sell your own pesto.
Food processor or a blendette. A blendette must be like a little blender,
Oh, okay.
Or a female blender is a blendette,
Or
and a male blender is a blender.
or they hit the T that they are by
Oh,
mistake.
blender. I thought it was.
But we love that blend.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
really
It's a
neat word.
female
That's the baby
blender.
blender.
Well, a female
Yeah.
blender, because
Oh,
blender is
okay.
male, and blendette is
Oh, I
female.
see.
Isn't that neat?
You guys should merge it. We can set it up for you. Oh, that's O&M Coffee's here.
Yeah.
Which is what we're drinking, by the way. Mm-hmm.
O&M coffee. We are drinking O&M coffee this morning. So, do you want to go get the bag and show it off for them for a minute?
Yep.
Because we're going to show off the coffee that we're drinking this morning. Let's see. You have a PR box for you to. Yes, I know you do. So I'm getting ready to show off your coffee here and let everybody know what kind of coffee we're drinking. Looky here. This is what we're drinking this morning. Jamaica Me Crazy. We're drinking Jamaica Me Crazy from O&M Coffee. You know what, you guys? And I'm gonna tell you, we have several varieties of several different kinds of coffees in our freezer. I keep them all up in the freezer, and we save this one for like special days.
That's right.
This is like our Saturday or our Sunday morning, like have something a little special.
That's right. And this is the sourced from the finest fair trade certified and women-owned farms around the world.
That's it. So I'm looking forward to our next sample of free coffee.
Yep. Yep. My boyfriend and I'm a boy as well, went to a Pride festival last weekend. It was so much fun.
Oh, yeah. We had a great time, too. I mean, and my knees hurt me, but, we got up and we danced in the foam.
Oh, the foam party.
Yeah.
Thing. I want to see there was something else somebody wrote, and my phone was off, so I missed it. Thank you, beautiful, strong women, for being fierce warrior queens and our foremothers.
Yeah.
From Nurse Gigi. Okay. Thank you. How to read that?
Let's see. We are having a little Pride next Saturday. Yes. We just had the carpet scrub, so we should have a little Pride party.
Oh, look at this. It's going to be a multi-flavor PR box for you. It's not released yet. You guys will have it first. Woo! Coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. Thank you, O&M.
Yes. Remember I ordered one and sent a gift to my sister, and they sent that really nice mug to her, and she had her nerve to show it off to me. She was like, look at this cool mug that came with my coffee. And I was like, hello, I didn't get the cool mug. And she got the cool mug. So now she's strutting around down there in North Carolina showing off her mug. Anyway, thank you very much, O&M Coffee. I appreciate it. So what's going on here with the rest of you guys? Make sure you're tapping. Tapping is clapping. We got 33,000 likes, and I want to see 40. Can you give me 40? Give me 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. Give me 40, give me 40. And
I'm tapping, clapping.
Let's see. Wait, I never got
my water bottle.
Oh, I know, Wesley. I know. I can't. Don't call me out, Wesley. Don't call me out. Don't do that to me, because I feel real bad about it. I had a whole big bag of them here set up to go to people, and I don't know. I just fell through.
Well,
I just
2 arms fell off of you.
Yeah, I just think I'm just not. I'm sorry. All I can do is say I'm sorry. You know, okay. So
Okay.
anyway,
It's okay, you say.
thank you, Wesley. I appreciate it. If you ever happen to be in the Pittsburgh area and you'd like one, stop by. I'll give you one. What do rainbows mean? That means when the
And
sun
Wesley saying
shines
he was
through.
joking.
It's okay. When the
He's
sun shines through the water droplets in the sky, what appears?
a rainbow.
A rainbow. And so when the sun shined through the water droplets, what appeared? Us, a rainbow. So see, now you know.
There we
And
go.
knowing is half the battle.
There we go.
Happy Pride, Anna.
And then when you come out, you get the full range of the
Yeah, you'll
rainbow.
understand too when you come out. Let's see, Dippity Doodah. That is the cutest little name. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the love there. Let's see, tell him, Granny. I know. It is. It's a learning tool. It's an opportunity. You know, you guys will be so happy when you figure it out.
That's right. Yeah. So
Shoot. I have to keep moving this arrow over.
while you're doing that, I'll read about some
It's
more.
so hard to make it just where they want it. There you go. Happy Pride, Butter Love. Thank you. Tea time. Thank you. Look at all the love we're getting. Oh, I'm getting all them hugs. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'll tell you guys. I mean, we try not to say much about it. We try not to get on here and be begging and stuff like that. But all those gifts you send are so nice because at twice a month, TikTok sends us a little check. And of course, TikTok takes their little chunk out of it because that's how TikTok works, you know. But we usually get enough in order to get us like a couple pizzas a month now. So I appreciate it, and Judy appreciates it. And you know, we're not going to be rich. You know, I'm not going to get me a TikTok car like one of the Mary Kay cosmetic cars. You know, wouldn't that be nice
No,
if I
but we
could
could get a Rainbow Granny car.
Wouldn't that be
huh?
neat to get one that was wrapped in rainbow colors that said, you know, TikTok Rainbow Grannies on the
That's right.
side?
That would be
Now
fun,
that's
huh?
what I'm talking about.
Thank you for the
Yeah, thanks for all the gifts.
So more Pride around the world this month. Is going to be Pride in Oslo, Pride in Portland, and actually Brazil is having the capital of Brazil is having tons of Pride events. That's one of the places I want to go sometime also for Pride because remember all the followers from Brazil who were here for a while and they were so friendly. You know, sharing it with
25% of our
everybody.
fan base was from Brazil for a little while. It was almost like TikTok made a mistake and sent us out to Brazil. And all of a sudden we were getting all this love from Brazil. It was fantastic.
Yeah, Zurich,
Supergirl,
Switzerland
hey.
will have Pride.
Let's
this
see. I've
month.
got tons of pins. I've been changing a pin on my uniform every day. That's cool.
Gosh,
Hey,
good.
Sharon, how you doing? You know, I was thinking about you, Sharon. Do you have a twin? Let's see. How you doing today? We're doing pretty good. I'm having a good time sitting here. You know, I missed why Rachel had to mute that person. So I want to tell you, Rachel, I appreciate that. It must have happened so fast that I missed out on the hate.
Spinning.
I missed out on the hate. Darn it, that's good. Let's see. Good morning and happy Pride from Brandy.
Native thing, you are both a beautiful, bright rainbow that always makes me smile every weekend.
You know, Nate, if I didn't think better, I think he's trying to charm my pants off. You know what I mean? You know, you have people like, oh, honey, you just so sweet, sweetie, you know. Mm-hmm. No, I do not have a twin. Well, you know, you don't need one. You show up without it. You'll be all right. Let's see. I was too slow. Oh, okay. Sickening. Jess. Oh, my God. Oh, Jess.
Sunday,
come on out, Jess. This is it.
Sunday?
Just
what is she doing here?
She didn't get to
She
church
like
yet.
in church
It's still early.
watching TikTok?
It's still early. Still early. She didn't get to church yet. Me and my wife always talk about how we would be when we get older. Oh,
and this is so refreshing to see.
Let's see.
Oh, Sharon said, you know, Sharon, I just love it. I just love the two of you banter each other like I just love it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I did see all your I saw your video this morning. I tell you, my heart sunk this morning when I saw Sharon's video, and she was they were saying goodbye to one of Sharon's friends that had passed and stuff, and they were out on one of those ferry boats. But when I first saw it, and I didn't realize that that's what they were doing, I saw you on that ferry boat, and I know that you had been traveling so much, and that ferry that went down this week, and I thought, no, don't tell me Sharon was on that ferry boat, because then I was thinking, honestly, how'd she save her phone? Because you know, I thought,
she put it in a bag of rice.
She put her phone down in her bra and then kicked out a window and saved somebody.
So
I'm sure she was
a very, very sweet person.
Yes, I'm sure she was. Oh my God! But that's all I can picture was Sharon, like stuffing her phone down her bra, kicking the window out, and saving everybody. Yeah. I can see her. You know, just tucking them underneath her arms and saying, "Come on, get in the boat." Hey, thank you very much for the new follower, Fletch. How you doing? Oh, always high. Let's see. Are you always high or just like high some of the time? You know, because to have that kind of a name, that sounds like somebody that they're always high, huh?
Yeah. Do you have any advice on how to tell your parents?
Well, it depends on how old you are.
That's
if
right.
you're grown and you're taking care of yourself and taking care of your own business, then just do it. You know, I mean, you could do something like fun, you know, like, I don't know, send them a t-shirt for Pride, you know, free gay mom hugs or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, if they're fun. But if you're not old enough and you think that you're going to have some drama, tell your sister so that she'll be there to back you up. You know, oh, you have some very exciting news. Well, tell us.
And here Kate is saying, I will not be here next week. I'm going away on vacation and can't wait.
Well, have a good time, Kate. Where you going, Kate? And I see where Wyoming's like a sad person. And that's really sad, you know, that you're going to die a miserable old man in a nursing home alone with nobody coming to love you. You know, that is just an awful, awful thing. But, you know, we all make our choices in life.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, I can't wait to hear the exciting news. Let's see what your exciting news is.
Yeah. So, and while we're waiting for that, I was going to say that I saw somebody posted this video. It's a really nice video about, you know, gay folks somebody going for a job, and they're very nervous because they want this job and they're not, you know, and the person interviewing them has like a gay pin on. Or somebody, you know, a lesbian couple holding hands and they get an Uber and they let go hands while they go in the Uber, but then they see the Uber guy has some gay sticker in his car.
Yeah, I saw
you know,
that.
and so it's just all the thing that's saying, you know, if you're an ally, it is great to wear Pride stuff so that then people who are in the queer community know they're in a safe place.
Right. And I noticed yesterday we were out and about, and even though there was just some little Pride flags in people's yard and stuff, it just kind of was like a support thing. It wasn't like these people always got Pride flags out in front of the house, but it was just nice to know, you know, it's going to be okay, Fletch. It's all going to be okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm glad everybody took care of, you know, somebody that's not very happy. You know, that's sad. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing we can do. Thanks, Chris, for being our newest follower.
Yeah. So Nate here, you know, for some advice, Nate came out to his stepdad as an adult already, right? So Nate already could take care of himself. He got a kid and everything, right? Nate said, I gave my stepdad a shirt that said, I love my trans son when I came out to him on Father's Day.
Wow. Well, that had to be kind of heavy duty, but you know what? It was done and it was said. And there's no question or wondering or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm sure, you know, I mean, it's difficult. We all come out every day, you know. I mean, yesterday, that young lady that was sitting there making me laugh, she came out to me in a way that she knew what she was doing. I knew what she was doing, but we didn't have to discuss it. I was sitting at a party on a couch with this lady, and we were laughing and having so much fun and everything. And we were telling each other funny things that had happened through our lives and stuff. But she kept referring to her daughter and her daughter's girlfriend. So when we do that, and we do it more than once, what we're doing is we're coming out.
That's right.
We're coming out to someone else because she wanted to let me know that, you know, she's not in the community,
Right.
but she has a daughter that is.
Right.
And her daughter was asking her to, pay for her Uber for it, just like we do for all our other
Right.
children and all that kind of
Right.
stuff.
And let me read that top one. That I came out to my mom as active duty military and I was 22 and still terrified. Stay strong, guys.
Thank you very much, Fletch. And that's what makes this our chat on here, part makes it so nice for people like you to be able to share things with other people too. It's not just us yapping. Let's see. Our son came out to us 2 years ago. We love him unconditionally. He's our world.
Right.
Allie, I know exactly what you mean. I was kind of disappointed that neither one of my children were gay. They're both nice kids. But I just really thought that maybe, out of two of them, that maybe just one of them, But they're still nice kids. I still love them. I love them both,
Yeah, my grandson's son are gay, and I love you so much. So much, and now he's married and live in Chicago.
Yep, and that was from Show Me the TikTok Ordering.
Yeah, and then here, how do you get past the fear? Well, I don't know that you get past the fear. It takes courage every time we come out to somebody. It takes courage.
Let's see, I didn't feel safe enough to come out until I was 43. Then my dad took it so well, it shocked me. I know. I think we think it's going to be a lot worse than what it is. Yeah. Coming out to my parents was so hard, but they didn't skip a beat, and they love you. I know. Yeah. I know.
I have sure my own daughter now, and my husband and I know we're going to love her no matter what.
Right. I love mine even though they're straight. You love yours because she's straight and she's straight too, so it's okay. No.
Right. That's right. Thank you for the gift,
everybody. So Coda says, my family disowned me and
why I'm scared.
I totally understand that too, Coda. We have a lot of people that come on here, and honestly, I think that was why I was so late in life coming out too, was the fear of not being loved. But you know what? When it all came down to it and it was over and I had come out and stuff, those who accept me are still in my life. Mm-hmm. Those who don't, I don't know where they are.
Right.
Could give a crap less.
And this is why we also always talk about the family we create.
Yes.
The family we create, we're there for one another.
Yesterday, when we went to that graduation party, we were at part of our created family. Two of the ladies that are married, and they have a daughter, a trans daughter that got graduated, and I never seen so many trans kids yesterday. Boy, was it nice. Mm-hmm. They were all dressed up so nice.
Yeah.
And they all looked so nice, and they were having so much fun because these are kids just like every other kids, but they were transgender kids.
Right.
And it was so cute because they take real time to think about their fashion sense.
Mm-hmm.
This was, they don't just throw on a T-shirt that says Harley and a pair of jeans and come out.
Mm-hmm.
These kids looked really good.
I was underdressed.
Yes, we were underdressed. From the ones that had dresses on to the ones that had dress pants on. How about that one that had those really nice beige dress pants on? Did you see how pretty she was?
Yeah, somebody's outfits. I started like drooling.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to look that
and
good
the
in
combinations, like the one that had like a real male physique, but he had a dress on, and she looked really good, and it was just like it was very nice.
What I think about, and this is what I used to think about, all while growing up too, or as a young adult, how I would see men in drag, and I would see trans women who walk around with that sense of self-esteem and pride in themselves, because even as women and being raised as girls, we're taught to always hide our bodies and always be ashamed of our bodies and always hide, and I started learning from the drag queens. I was learning from trans women about how to be proud. Like this is,
But
because
see,
they go out, they had to
but
fight
Judy,
the
no,
fight
no,
to be who they
no,
are. Right.
Judy. Some of them aren't proud.
Hmm.
I think this what we saw yesterday was a younger
Hmm.
generation of
Yeah.
proud transgender
Hmm.
youth, where they've been accepted. They're all
Yes.
accepted into their community. I don't know anything at all about their family and their parents and all this kind of stuff because there
Uh-huh.
was a ton of them there.
Right.
I would venture
Right.
to say
And we don't
20
know.
or so.
Yeah.
So we don't know. But as far as their selves and their community and
Hmm.
their friends and their roommates and all that, they're accepted. And these two ladies that had the party yesterday,
Right.
these kids all feel welcome and wanted
Right.
there and loved, and so it was nice.
And can all be themselves. But what I'm
Yes.
talking about, and I know what you're saying, but I guess what I'm talking about is that I take a lesson from these women who embrace their femininity. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Yes. Well, they
And
looked good yesterday.
hmm
Everybody was looking good. So thank you very much, Shane, for being the newest follower in soy boy buns. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'd say it's. Oh, wait, I
what's that? The
soy
name?
boy buns.
Oh.
Does that sound like maybe Asian gay? That's cute. Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you for
for
the
the gift.
coffee.
Mm.
Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, they do help us buy a pizza once and twice a month. So let's see what else you guys want to talk about. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's
Let's talk
talk
about
about
you
you
and
and
me. Good
me.
morning, Sue. Thank you very much. So what else is going on? I don't know what we're going to do today. I bought out some um, craft stuff
Yeah, and
and
you did talk about maybe going to the library. We can check out the music instruments and everything there. Libraries are not just books anymore, right? And this is like a new phenomenon for us who grew up where libraries were books only.
thanks, Daniel.
They've got instruments that you can check out. They've
Yes.
got what's the synthesizer? What's the word I'm
Yeah, those
thinking of?
kind of things. But
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I'm looking forward to at the library, and I would have never dreamed. I told my daughter, and she's a lot younger than me, that they have this. Did you know they have 3D printers at the library for you to use? And they also have etchers like that'll etch like metal and stuff like that for you. And so I guess there's somebody in the library that's able to show you to use them free. Now I don't know, they say free. So I don't know if you have to pay for the
Mm-hmm.
materials that you use, and I don't have a problem with that. I
Mm-hmm.
am looking so forward to going to the library. We're going down to the big
Mm-hmm.
Carnegie Library in downtown Pittsburgh and play with all their stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like we need a new tour of the library,
Let's see.
to see what
Are
all they
my
have.
comments not showing? I keep
Yeah.
trying to send. Are they
Yeah.
showing?
So Rachel said to type again and she'll pin it to the top.
Let me see. I'm scrolling down here to see what you said. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I
Right. So
scrolled.
Rachel said to type it again and she'll pin it so that we can see it. You know.
Yeah.
Wesley and Chris saying they see it. Let's see. Oh,
What's
Nate's gonna go take a nap now because it's later there. He's been
Oh,
up for a while.
I understand.
He's in England. Bye bye, night night.
Last week we hit this cute little diner place down there in the north side in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Man, that was nice.
Oh
Had real
yeah.
good omelet. Here we go, talking about food.
Right, but that was the place again. We went there because Pride was going to be there, but there was nobody from Pride there for breakfast but us and everybody else that looked like everybody, the neighborhood folks. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden we started seeing other
Yeah.
gay couples coming in.
It was nice,
Yeah.
It was funny though because the lady comes over to us and of course we're dressed up like a big old pride flag,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "Oh, I like your colors.
Yes.
Is something going on?" It was like, no. It was like, of course there's something going on. It's Pride in Pittsburgh, and you better have the cook back there ready. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to
So
see.
maybe reword it. So
Yeah,
because we're not seeing it.
I'm not seeing
Because
anything.
some of them are seeing it, but we're not seeing it.
Let's see.
You love books and trans folks. How adorable can you be? Have a great day.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. She loves books more than
love
I
books.
do.
You
I'm
want
more
to
of
go
a
to the library for the 3D
I'm a
printer.
creator. I'm a creator. I'm going to show you this though. My son-in-law. Well, it's my son-in-law to be. Gave us
Yeah.
this.
You want me to take it out while you talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Help.
Oh no, that's another trick. That's like sticking the can on your
I
forehead.
don't think so. Let's see. Anyway, I'm waiting to see what she's writing here. Okay. I'm getting the legal name change process started soon. Well, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
I also want to let you know, for any of you that don't know, we have a YouTube channel too. You know, our YouTube channel is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. And we always have Nate over here on our YouTube channel. There's just a few people on our YouTube channel, but it gets recorded so that you can watch it later on and everything. Anybody on our YouTube channel right now, do me a favor, minimize your chat and click on the thumbs up, and that helps with the algorithm. I appreciate it. You know, it's so fun to watch it all day long, to watch the numbers go up and see how many more people have watched the video and watched.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'll lay there on my chair or whatever, and I'll say, oh, Judy, 30 more people watching, you know, stuff like that. So congratulations on getting your name changed. I'm telling you,
the process.
right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that because Nate is always over here on YouTube, and Nate is transgender too. And Nate has gone through all those like changing the name things and was able to tell us about when he started different medications, you know, first week on tea and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, we're happy for you. I know it's got to be, you know, tricky and emotional probably in several different ways.
To like be able to become your whole self.
So this is a box. Like I said, my son-in-law gave us this. So because you know I like to grow things and everything, this is a bonsai tree plant dreams. And so it's got all the stuff in there for me to be able to grow a bonsai tree. Got the little bonsai tools, and, you know, and all the inside bonsai stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to start that probably today. So we'll see how long it takes for her to grow.
Yeah. So you know, unfortunately not able to start tea yet, but that's okay. You're still, you know, every process, every step of the way.
So
all I can think is,
I want to know, why are you unable to start tea? Is it because of the state you live in, or your insurance, or tell me why? Is it because
where it is in the process, and how does the process work?
Because other people on here have a lot of knowledge on that kind of things too, and a lot of times they can help you, you know, jump over a hurdle or something that you may need to do. You know, hey Rusmus, thank you for being our newest follower.
Thank you for the gift.
Wait, more coffee. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for the gifts, because it does. We could get pizza later tonight if we want.
Maybe.
Well, maybe Wednesday. We'll wait and get pizza on Wednesday.
Yeah, we got a lot of food. You cooked yesterday.
Yes, remember this is a safe place to talk, so you can talk about whatever you want.
My mom isn't supportive of my medically transitioning, but she's okay with me socially transitioning.
Oh, how old are you? Because, you know, when you get to be a grown up, you can do what you want to do. You know, I mean, I know mom has to just like, you know, you're 19, you're still a pup. I don't know. Maybe you should.
19.
And you're living with, if you're living with her, you got to.
19.
As long as you're living in my house, you'll follow my rules. Boy, they didn't realize it was going to change up like that, huh? Used to be just the fact you wanted to stay out a little late.
Right, really.
Now, boy, I tell you, here in for a big surprise, huh?
Yeah. So 19. So how come your mom has the jurisdiction over there? So you still on her insurance or something, or what? How did it go? And now,
I fell in love with my boss, but I choose my husband because I love him too. Ooh, you know, wait. For one, you should have yourself a real name, because I can't call you user with the numbers. So if you know how to go out and fix that and come back with, I don't know, love me, some kind of nickname that we'll be able to address you by. And then we can talk about the fact that I don't think you can fall in love with somebody unless you really spend some intimate time with them. You know, I mean, I don't think you can really fall in love. I mean, it's my opinion. I don't think you can fall in love with somebody unless you share some intimate time with them. And I don't even know if that's like the one to do, but that's like some real alone time.
Right.
Just your regular boss. I've had bosses and I think they're nice. I've even thought some of them were sexy or whatever, but it would never reach a point of love. It makes me nauseous just thinking about it. You know, I feel like the cat throwed up in my mouth. That's how bad that feels. Dear God, no. Sometimes you just gotta say no. No, I don't even know.
Okay, we better move on, get that thought out your head, huh? Yeah, I want to talk to my dad about it, but I'm nervous, even though I know he'd be more chill with it.
Then go for it. Talk to your dad. It's going to be okay. You know, eventually, I don't know. I mean, there are people that turn their backs on their children. I don't know how this happens. I don't know how they do it. You know, I mean, my son married a Republican, and I still love him. You know what I mean?
Don't know how that even works.
No, but he loves her, and you know, it's all I can do is just be supportive. You know, thank you for being you. We love you. Thank you, Sippy. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, boss lady think that's pretty funny.
it's true. It's true. But I mean, I still love him. I still remember like all the funny things he did as a little boy and how cute he was and everything like that. You know. And I mean, she must have had something. Okay, we should stop. Stop me now.
Stop you now. And they were young.
Yeah.
Well,
But they're still together. They've been married 15 years, you know, and you know,
he can see the person inside.
Deeper. He sees, you know, that it's beyond just being a Republican.
Right.
You know, it's there's something else to her. So she's a nice girl. She's real nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody help me.
Family,
dig me out of this.
Funny.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Get a laugh out of it. Yeah. That's hard to get past. She must be a special one.
I know. I know.
She's a good lady.
Oh, I know. I know.
I think what it comes down to is this. I think that you and I could not get along if we were in different political parties that were that different.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a Democrat and a Green Party we could get along.
Yeah.
Parties that's really
even
polar
like
opposites.
Even maybe like that independent. I think I could even handle it if you were like that independent, because then at least, you know, we have some similar beliefs. But to go that far extreme, you know, I mean, but then again, people probably think that about us, where you're you know what, Jewish. And I'm not, you know, and they probably wonder, how can we be in the same house? Because your religious values are pretty serious, you know? So, I mean, when it comes down to being Jewish and it comes down to being Christian, these are total, complete opposites, polar opposites, you know?
And the thing is that you're Black Baptist.
Yes.
And I went to, and it's one of my favorite churches to go to.
Right. And you're white Jewish, you know? And so we managed to, you know, to work this out.
We got a lot of commonality.
What?
Both grew up as minorities.
Okay.
Besides being gay.
What else?
And got families in your business.
Families in our business.
Yeah. Our families are always, family looking out for everybody and anybody's business and all of that.
Yeah. Anyway, but anyway, it worked out. It works out. You know,
it's funny. I don't see, but I think I see so many couples where there it is, one is Jewish and one is African American. I think I see so many couples like that there's got to be something of some commonality that's going on.
I think I respect the fact that your faith and your belief and everything is okay. I mean, I maybe because you're not hardcore, maybe because we're not sitting here chanting every day.
Right.
Or something,
neither of us is hardcore, saying that the other one got to believe in the other one's religion.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Right. You know, I like going to the synagogue with Judy because they have that one thing. They serve snacks.
After the service, they have snacks.
They have wine and snacks after the service. And honestly, you know, if more churches would have wine and snacks after the service, they'd be able to pack them in. You know,
And
if
I
you knew
know.
you could go and get a sandwich and something real nice to drink. Let's see, my husband is Catholic and I am Baptist. So
Mhm.
do you notice a difference in that, or are you practicing or not? Cookie tables, ain't that the truth? That's pretty much what it's like. They have like a lot of snacks there and a big fruit tray and
Mhm.
everything and a big thing of
See, and
holla.
I like it when you take me to the church where you grew up because I love the call and response and all of the gospel singing and everything. I just absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny for me, maybe because I'm Jewish, and so for me, Christian is Christian. It's like, and so when I hear somebody saying, "Oh, well, I'm Methodist and
Yeah,
they're Catholic,"
I
and
don't
I don't
understand it either.
understand
I
why
don't
that would
understand
make
it.
a difference,
Yeah.
right? But
Cookie
it
tables
does
are
in the
only
details.
out for holidays on the Catholic faith. Well, we do them for weddings too. And honestly, when somebody says they're getting married, that's the thing that pops up in my mind. Ooh, they're going to have a cookie table. And the bad thing is, I can probably only eat maximum 10 cookies before I get sick, you know? But it's just so nice. We have a
Yeah.
wedding coming up and I'm not going to go with Judy. You're flying to like
Hmm.
Boston.
Yeah.
And I'm not going because my knees are bad and it's just like, no, I'm just going to skip this one. But I'm hoping that Judy will box me up a nice little box for the cookie table.
Even if they turn to crumbles by the time I get them
Right.
home.
Oh yeah, I'll put them in a
Really?
milkshake. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's good to know.
Oh yeah, bring me book. Should I send the Tupperware container with you? She show up at the wedding with a Tupperware container.
I am not so much Baptist, but I still have my faith.
Yes, I understand. Hey, Shakika. Anyway, hey, girl,
Shakira.
Shakira. Hey, Shakira,
Yeah, Shakira.
Shakira. Do 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 do.
Shakira T.
Hey, it's nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining us. Anybody that's not following us, follow us now.
Now, okay, I gotta read Cooley Chris.
Okay.
If a guy likes thongs and the other doesn't wear them, but it's still love.
What kind of thongs? We call them things you wear on your feet thongs,
Uh-huh.
or them underwear with the strap up
I
your
think you're
butt
talking
thongs.
about that kind.
Which, if a guy likes thongs and the other one doesn't
Doesn't
wear
wear them,
them,
but
but
still
it's still
love.
love. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I'll buy you one this week. That'd be nice. Because, I mean, I can't see Judy like going out and getting herself one, but I think she'd look really good in it.
I like this idea. It says, yes, send me with Tupperware bowl so I can bring you back some cookies.
Yep.
Hey, Slim Jim. Actually, it's not Slim
Hey,
Jim. St. Louis Slim.
St. Louis Slim. Good
Morning,
morning.
ladies. Oh, he likes your nail.
Well, they don't really look that good, but I did them for Pride. So I
Mm-hmm.
would have all my Pride colors
Mm-hmm.
going on. I know. I
Yeah,
wanted to
right.
do my toes. You know what I did yesterday, guys. I had my Crocs on, my rainbow Crocs. I
Mm-hmm.
took my rainbow Crocs off at the party we were at, and I really wish I had my toes done. And I started like massaging Judy's foot with my foot. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
she had shoes on. And I
Uh-huh.
asked the girl that was sitting beside me, I said, I've been thinking about doing one of them OnlyFans pages with me and Judy's feet. And she said she thought it was a good idea too, that I could probably make lots of money, you know? Oh, stop it, Christine.
I said I thought I smelled something. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Let's see.
I wish you a wonderful day from Denmark.
Hey,
Denmark's in
thank
the
you.
house.
Thank you. That's what we were talking about yesterday too. We were sharing with a whole bunch of the people that were at the
Yeah,
party
at
we
the
were at.
parties, graduation
How
parties.
we
Yeah.
are so fortunate that so many people come on our TikTok from all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
and how, like, right now, do me a favor, everybody that's in here, type in the comments where you're from so we can, like, kind of see this and shout it
Mm-hmm.
out. Type it in,
Mm-hmm.
because, and it also helps,
The algorithms.
okay, minimize,
Minneapolis,
go ahead,
California, Tennessee, East Texas,
Sweden, New York State, North Carolina, East Texas, Montana, Kentucky.
Kentucky, Michigan, Philadelphia, Ohio, Nashville, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Kentucky, Philly, Mississippi, Buffalo, Oregon,
Oregon, Switzerland,
Switzerland.
Yolehi, yeah, That makes me want to run and have me a cup of hot chocolate.
Orlando, Florida,
Oh my
Las
God,
Vegas.
that's what I am, is a cup of hot chocolate.
You're a cup of hot chocolate.
I'm a cup of hot chocolate. Hey, Josie from Ohio. Did we say Las Vegas and Orlando?
Yep.
Let's see. Uh-oh. You mean we came up on your FYP?
Oh, nice.
Today is your lucky day. I suggest you go out and get yourself a lottery ticket. This is going to be it. And when you hit on that lottery, I want to let you know, Rainbow Granny Edie is the one that told you go out and get yourself a lottery ticket today. Do not forget about me. Good morning, Dee from Connecticut. And there's Kendra from North Carolina and Kentucky. Yeah, don't forget. You guys send me my $5. Let's see. Thank you very much for following. I can't believe you hadn't followed us yet. Oh my God. Look at all the love. Thank you very much, everybody, for the love. Let's see. I see the marshmallows on top of your beautiful cup of hot chocolate.
Ooh,
I know that's right. You make me blush. I think I'm blushing. I think I'm blushing. Hey, Meg, thanks for being a new follower. I appreciate it. Happy Pride. So,
Happy Pride, everybody.
So what are we going to do today? We're going to get 20 minutes and we're staying. We've got 20 minutes before we're leaving. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about, Happy Pride or
Happy Pride, Happy Pride,
if you've got anything you want to talk about, anything you want to share, you've got 20 more minutes before we're out of here. And then I'm going to drag Judy out. Let's see.
It's nice having a whole month of a holiday, isn't it? The whole month of June is a big holiday.
We're going to get us something nice for breakfast. My scale's up today, so it doesn't really matter.
So we're going to go get for breakfast. I didn't look because I knew it would be up.
Well, we ate at that picnic yesterday, and there was a lot of sodium. Let's see. How often do the two get to see your grandkids? Not as often as we'd like to. Kelly, our baby, the little one, she's getting ready to turn 4 this week, right?
Yeah.
And so she lives in London, as in London, England.
Yeah.
But they're moving back home, and I cannot wait. That's my girl. She's my girl, and me and her are going to have ourselves a blast because the rest of the world's going to be working. But me and her, we're going to be fishing and hanging out and watching cartoons and taking naps. You know, all those good things that
you get to do with the grandkids.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and then the other grandkids all the way down in Florida. So we don't know yet when we're going to get to
Right. See. I've been down there to visit and got to see him last year. They recently adopted him. And so I only got to meet him officially one time. We do some video chats, but not as often as I would like to. I've told them I think we should video chat at least twice a week for him and I to be able to bond more. And then the other one, it's a step grandson, and he's just here for the summer now, and we've got to see him one time. I took him donuts yesterday too. And
he's much more grown. He's a teenager.
Yeah, he turned 16 this week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's turned 16 this week, and he's gonna try to drive a car and all that stuff.
Those are some lucky little kids.
Let's see, pool day today with the family. That sounds great.
And then there's somebody here who went to World Pride in DC yesterday and had a blast. All I could do was read about it. So it was good, huh?
We went one time to DC for Pride. It was wonderful. It was really wonderful. So,
yeah, and that parade was long. So that's why I'm wondering, World Pride is something that happens all around the world each year. They pick a different city.
Yeah.
And so it's like people internationally go to these.
I hope they walk past the White House and they all waved.
Yeah, right.
I hope they did that, you know.
And sprayed some rainbow confetti on the lawn.
Yep.
What we doing?
We're just hanging up a little bit of pride for a little while.
Hey,
this is what we would look like if we were in the Pride Parade.
That's right. Or no, we'd be riding on the truck.
Let's see. My wife and I were supposed to go. No. I was so nervous and canceled. Oh, Meg, were you nervous because you're afraid of being hurt? You know?
Yes, we took over DC yesterday.
All right.
Good
That's what I'm talking about.
Good thing.
So did are you in DC this morning, or did you go all home last night? Let's see. Good morning, Carly. Hi from Oregon. Hey, Pumpkin. Let's see, Meg.
We had fun. They had fun. So there's somebody who was going to go to World Pride in DC and got scared and canceled, and somebody else is saying that they went and had a blast.
Yeah. Hi, Sydney. How you doing? Thank you very much.
I'm from DC, but live in Maryland, so not so far away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Queen. Hey, how you doing? Let's see. Yes.
With all the political garbage, I'm sorry, you were reading.
Go ahead.
I didn't want to subject my children to hate.
Yeah. So how was it? For who was there? Was there hate there? Because we went to Pittsburgh Pride last week.
There was no hate.
No hate at all. I was almost like, where's the hate? Where's the hate? Because remember, we went to Dormont that one year, and we did at least have that weird guy.
Yeah, there was one
some
guy.
Weird guy on a bicycle.
Yeah,
some weird guy on a bicycle, that probably couldn't even really ride it. He had to push it, Columbus Pride next Sunday. All right.
Yeah, and so I want to know, was there any hate in DC? Because as far as I know, I mean, the hate is in the White House. It's not in DC.
So Birmingham, Alabama never has hate. Yeah, I mean, there are going to be people out there to hate, but most of them just stay their asses at home. If by chance something happens and I speak something that's too honest for TikTok, we have a YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. On the front of my profile, you can click right onto the link and it takes you right to our YouTube channel. And in that way, you can follow us on there and everything. Because, sometimes TikTok tries to put me in jail for just speaking the truth.
Trans Joy Festival. Trans Joy Festival in Duluth, Minnesota today.
So are you going, Amy?
And then there's Denver Pride, Columbus Pride.
Sydney went to Columbus last year for Pride. That's cool.
We went there one year for Pride. Had a blast. That's also a huge one in Columbus. Yeah. And actually, in Pittsburgh, I heard that it was the largest Pride Pittsburgh's had.
It was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, matter of fact, though, I really think this is my suggestion to Pittsburgh and their Pride.
Yeah.
Stretch it out a little bit further. That park you have it in is really, really big. And there's no need to have all those booths on top of each other where people can't walk through when you've got almost
that space
acre of land that could be spread out. I mean, it's just, I understand wanting to use the sidewalks, but there were still sidewalks way up that north end there near the aviary and stuff that weren't being used, so
and I understand that the kids area and family area is one part, so you may want to pay attention to what booths are around where the kids are.
Yeah.
But, that can all be decided.
Right. Stretch it out.
And I don't know. I mean, Pittsburgh Pride, I don't know if they were expecting that many people this year or what, because definitely you need more food booths there too. Definitely. Yeah. Those lines were
Judy
long.
was going so long trying to get me some food at the food booth that I almost passed out. I was weak.
No,
I was weak. Everything got cloudy around the edges. It was all cloudy around the edges, and I was getting a little dizzy and weak. And I thought, oh, Lord, please let Judy bring me home some food. And then, oh my God, you know how we're always talking about how expensive food is anymore?
Oh, yeah.
She got 3 kebabs, and they were just chicken kebabs with a little bit of green pepper and onion on it, just a little bit. I mean, not even fancy looking, just 3 kebabs, and then about 4 pancakes of plantain.
Fried plantain.
$57. Nuh-uh. $57 for 3 kebabs and about 4 plantain pancakes.
So that's the thing. If it's going to be that expensive, then don't get more food booths.
Hey,
tell everybody to bring a picnic.
$57. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that we don't go out all the time, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. For 3 kebabs of dried up chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even look. The prices weren't written anywhere, and I didn't even look. I just thought, oh, this is what we want to eat. This will be good.
Well, she said it was the shortest line.
And it was the shortest line.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and they had no water or anything to drink either. You couldn't buy anything to drink there.
Oh, man. Well, she did buy us a $12 lemonade, and I dropped it and spilled it. Let's see.
But they would have given you refill for $6.
Work. No. You know, I worked 43 years. I was a dental technician. I made dentures. I was known as the tooth fairy. I made all kind of smiles. Judy still works, and she works
Yeah, I'm
as
still working.
an editor
And I'm
for
an
a
editor.
magazine.
Yep. Hey, Sandy. Sandy's here. Happy Pride, my friend.
So, I mean, yes, I dropped it. Yes, so I haven't been, working for at least the past 2 years or so. I'm actually, I think I'm like officially retired.
I think so.
I think so.
Mhm.
I think why I'm not officially retired is because I really didn't claim my Social Security, and I didn't have a retirement party.
This is interesting. I don't know what I'd do if I found out I was gay. I think you would like go have a whole lot of sex first thing.
Oh, no, no, no. First, you sit there and you try to get a grip. You
Oh,
think, no, let's be real with them.
okay.
Okay, I understand. Like when something like that, hits you, you just kind of like, wow, I think I'm gay. And it's like it's an adjustment for you. And then you start hanging out at like gay, um,
Gay places,
yeah, like
gay
gay
clubs,
chit chats like this,
gay restaurants,
yeah, you
gay
try to
pride
right.
celebration.
You try to find just a little piece of the community just so you can
Mm-hmm.
like be around it and see it.
Join meetup groups doing, with gay
Right.
folk doing
Well,
fun activities.
yeah. And then sometimes, you throw out a little hate there because you realize you're hating yourself,
Right.
and that's sad,
And then you start looking in the mirror and thinking, well, am I more of a femmy gay guy or a butchy gay guy? So you be in front of the mirror putting on different kinds of
Oh, look,
clothes
Chris
to see what
Scully
feels
said,
right.
play dress up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's probably
You're
fun
doing a
too.
lot of dress up.
I played dress up when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I did. My parents would leave, and one of the first things I would do was run in the bedroom and get my dad's ties, and I'd put on his ties, and I'd like, I don't know, put on, I would do it. I didn't wear any kind of.
Oh, and here's Sandy talking about coming to Lehigh Valley Pride in Bethlehem in August.
Ah, yeah. So let's see what
Yeah.
time. Well, we've got 9 minutes left. I want to tell you all, I want to thank you very much for coming here and hanging out with us. We do this every Saturday and Sunday morning, unless something
More or
comes
less.
up.
Right.
At 8 o'clock in the morning, we start. And we're just, we are part of the LGBT plus community. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy,
And
and together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Hey!
Hey! So we enjoy you guys so much, by you guys coming on over here and typing with us and chatting with us and allowing us to share, whatever activities we're into, and for you to share whatever you're into. I realize that, this helps so many people by us being able to be here and show you that older gay people what we do,
That
and
we're around, we love, and we have fun.
yeah, we have grandkids just like you do. We like to shop just like you do. We eat at the restaurants just like you do. Everything that, we love each other.
Toronto's in the house.
We are so fortunate to be in this point in our lives to be able to have each other and to have someone to love and to look out after me and to make sure that,
And so fortunate to be in this time and period where we can be out.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, being out. To be this age and finally be able to just be out.
Yep, be who we are. It is who we are.
To be out and comfortable with ourselves, but I mean also legally with things around us that we've got protection and all this.
Well, you know what? And just having a nice world, because we live in a smaller neighborhood out from Pittsburgh. And one of the things that I think is so cool too is like on my Facebook, everybody, if you're on my Facebook, there's no doubt that everybody knows that we are gay. And we are in a relationship.
Oh, thanks for the gift.
And the mayor of our little small community has friended me, and he always clicks like on all my stuff and everything. So he knows that we're gay, and he comes up here and, we got a neighbor for our little small community that he visits everybody that moves into this community and stops and gives them like a little greeting package and hangs out. So it's nice to feel that love.
Here I am, an old lesbian gay ma. I have 2 grandsons that keep me on my toes.
Congratulations,
And
Sandy.
here Meg is saying, I'm thankful for our older generation who fought for the younger generation to be loud and proud.
We're all still fighting. we're all still fighting. You know what?
And there were those before us who did a lot of groundwork too.
That's
and that's
right.
the thing. So it's like,
And they're keeping us on our toes. I mean, the
Coach
truth of
Rika
the
in the
matter
house.
is they're keeping us on our toes because, some bad people out there want us to go
Yeah.
away.
yeah.
But we're not going to go away because we've been here since the beginning of time. That's just the way it is. So, I mean, you may be able to shut some of us up, but you won't shut all of us up. And we're still gay. We're going to be gay. It is what
might
it
be
is.
able to shut up Target, big company that
That's
it is,
okay.
but it can't shut us up.
I never liked shopping at Target anyway. I never liked it. I mean, it just never, it never had that feel to it.
For it,
That
it was
like,
just always too cold or something.
yeah, it just never had that feeling where, you want to go in there and like, let's go to Target, let's get shopping. No, that's some place where you're running low on toilet paper and you can get a loaf of bread at the same time.
Make that. Are you still a fan?
I am. Yeah, I mean, not as heavy duty as we should be or we could be. I did see where they finally picked a new quarterback, and they gave him a 1-year contract at $13 million.
Oh,
now, you know what? There ain't a thing I could think of doing that they'll give me $13 million. I mean, I whatever it is, I do it on camera. I mean, $13 million for 1 year. If he don't throw some touchdowns, I'm telling you, the whole stadium should just run down there and throw footballs at him. That's unbelievable. $13 million for 1 year. So if he decides to sign for a second year, how much money does he get on that one?
I guess it depends how many touchdowns he throws.
That's unbelievable. Nobody should make that kind of money. That's ridiculous money.
Oh, so Meg saying I'm a Bills fan. My wife bleeds black and yellow. It's
That's
not black
right.
and yellow, Meg. It's a different. It's black and gold.
No, it isn't. It's
It is
black and yellow, black and yellow, black
It is
and yellow,
black
black
and
and yellow.
gold.
She
It is
don't
black
know.
and
I
gold.
tried to tell her.
It is black and gold. 'Cause I know when all the uniforms became black and gold because they were
Yeah,
all
yes.
winning a championship.
Destin, you right. For $13 million, they must be expecting a whole lot out of him. I feel bad for like the new quarterbacks and stuff that they had at the little training period that they've been having. And the young man was so excited. He's like, he just told his mom and everybody, I'm going to play for the Steelers. I got drafted. I'm going to play for the Steelers. And now they come in, they bring this one guy in for $13 million and you're going to get to sit the bench. Let's see, you pulling out the black and yellow. Love that. Get it, girls. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. That's right. So I want to thank you guys. Make sure you're following. Right now is your opportunity to hit follow. I'll give you one last shout out for hitting follow, and we are out of here. Let's
Black
see.
and gold, everybody. Black and gold. They need to let Rodgers retire and use. We'll have see. I don't know anything about who the Steelers are or who the players are. I like to watch baseball.
I'm gonna start coughing.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be signing off here in a moment. Your Joy can't wait to see you again live, most likely next weekend. We hope we'll be here next weekend, 8:00 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday and Sunday, unless we're out at Pride and away somewhere. So hang on here. We're going to say hang on. We're done. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.